Joel, who are we the most mad at right now?
Ooh.
Me?
Not you. We. Is it Kelly?
It's a collective, or I like the word collective.
The board of core lords. Who are we most angry at right now? Is it Kelly?
My fish. I'm not being mean, dude. I'm just telling it.
I mean, you're just
saying how it is.
Someone's got to say it.
Telling the real story here.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're rolling, baby. Let's do this thing. What's up, Stisky? What?
It's just hard, dude.
What's hard, Stisky?
It's hard being me.
What aspect of your life is difficult today?
Just my level of excellence.
Yeah.
With women.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to carry that burden.
Your standard or what?
It's hard being so good at something, and all women want it, but I can't give it to all of them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So you feel sad for the women?
It hurts.
Really?
Wouldn't it hurt you?
If
I had something I could give you, but I can't.
What is this thing? Stop. Get off. Love. So you're good at love giving? You having any fan interactions lately?
So I just got ice cream.
Ooh, what flavor?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Is that pretty core?
Yeah, I'd say that's one of the core flavors.
I didn't get black licorice.
Not black
How do you
licorice.
get your hands on black licorice?
I looked it up when Shane Dorian was here, and I was like, I think you have to like special order it from somewhere.
Really?
The people don't just have black licorice.
Only people who eat deer meat all the time can find black licorice.
Ice cream.
So I was driving off, and this guy gets in front of the car, and he's like, I'm listening to you, Sterls.
Oh, on his phone?
Yeah, he like showed his phone.
Heck
I was
yeah.
like, woo. I was like honking. He's like, yeah.
That's awesome.
He's just walking on the beach listening to my words.
I saw a comment the other day that a guy was walking in Australia and the mailman, an Australian mailman, was blaring it in the car. And I was like, dude, that's so sick.
It's so core.
I've only been interacting with fans.
Have you been acting?
I've been interacting with fans digitally. Remember last episode I brought up Arc Raiders?
Were you live? Were you gaming?
Me and a fan, shout out to Braden. We've been gooping, dude, topside.
What does that mean?
Gooping
topside.
It means you're looting topside to get a bunch of stuff. I don't want to explain.
Is that like in surfing? Like,
yeah, I can't.
You're busting frontside?
Yeah, you're in the channel and you're going across the top side. Yeah, it's something like that.
You're in the channel going across the top sides?
Anyways, it's been fun. I got to play with a fan, guys. It was cool.
Good for you.
Shout out to Braden and Kirk. I think if this podcast ever crashed, I'd try to become a Twitch streamer.
Is there good money in that?
Like when you move to Hawaii and you're up in a tree and no one can find you, I'd probably just be in my office playing video games.
And I'm just doing devotions.
Yeah, you have
sunset devotions.
Sunset devotions, disciples, blowing into a shell.
Well, Skip Frye.
Yeah.
He could have started a cult.
For sure.
I want to start a cult.
He still
but
could
a good one.
A good cult.
Yeah.
Not one where you all end up dying.
Where people find God.
Right.
And like don't live contradiction.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, they don't become hypocrites.
Right.
From dogma beliefs.
Okay. Wow, we're here.
We're entering
Pinch My Clips, guys. Thanks for sending in the clips. Go to the Pinch My Salt Instagram. That's how they send the clips.
Is that how they send?
Guys, real quick, like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go. Your wife has won an Olympic gold.
God,
Look at
I don't know, dude.
the passion.
Is he a total simp? She pays for everything! She pays for everything! She pays for everything! So we're excited! I don't have to work!
We're renovating the kitchen.
Yeah! I don't have to do anything! I don't have to do anything. So nice. I love you. Thank you for letting me not have to do anything.
He's a stay-at-home dad, you think? You just turned that magical moment into that.
I don't know, dude. It takes a special kind of guy.
To not to be happy for your wife?
I'll make sure dinner's ready.
Kelly's having the baby.
Number 2. Hey, kid. Do you want another one? Nice music.
How did they get him scheduled to be there?
Kelly's got a tight ship running over there.
He's like, I got a hard out, so let's film this.
Hard out?
That's what you say in the business when you got to go at a certain time, a hard out.
Oh, I need a hard out.
So they probably like had a shoot that day, and they're like, let's use the crew to film the thing.
We just filmed some boards. Should we?
No, I'm just joking. Congrats, Kelly. He's having a girl, Sturls.
A girl?
A girl. So
Does
that's
Kelly know what he's in for?
Dude, he's outnumbered now.
Luckily, he lives a pipeline.
True. So that little boy that they have, his name is Dow. I wonder what they're going to name the little lady.
In Tabasco?
Tabasco. I just agreed. Okay. Oh, is this Joel? Good.
So we got some footage of Joel Tudor training.
So this is why he's winning so much.
These are all his online haters, and he's like, yeah,
Good.
you're not cool enough. Wow. This is longboarding in jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Incredible.
Okay, is this real?
Look at that shark. That guy has no idea.
I'm getting scared, Sterling, that we're getting tricked left and right by AI.
That's real.
I think it might be AI.
It's definitely AI.
You said it's real. Look at this. Now that's real.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sketch balls. What? What? John?
He didn't even know that there's a man killer right by him.
He's a man killer. Make him sweat, boy. Make him sweat, boy.
You surf so much. You're probably in the proximity of sharks 24/7.
Feel it.
Sorry, I shouldn't have even said that.
Feel it in my nervous system.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is the nervous system?
No one knows.
I imagine it's somewhere. Where would it be?
I think it's in your left ear.
Guys, in the comments, where's the nervous system? Oh, look at this. I love this.
No.
No?
JS softboard?
It's a softboard?
It's a soft top.
Oh my God. I got so sucked into the jaw of Aki. I didn't even notice.
Well, the song's so sick.
Like, kind of like a hard bottom, eh? And a soft top. Kind of like a hard bottom, eh? And a soft top. Kind of like a hard bottom, eh? And a soft top. Kind of like a hard bottom, eh? And a soft top. Kind of like a hard bottom,
Man, this sucks. Now Aki has a soft top? Is it just... Are we all giving up?
They're surfing the flags in Sydney. Would have been all time.
You're liking it. Come on. Come in
This
with
is how
us.
they trick you.
Come on in. The water's
The
fine.
road to hell is wide. The road to hell is wide.
They got me.
You're going in.
Would have been all time. Kind of like a hard bottom, eh? And a soft top. Kind of like a
Dude,
hard bottom, eh?
I'm in it.
They had to make a catchy song to make you forget that he's on the soft top.
They distracted me. I didn't even know when
You
I first
didn't
saw
know.
it. I was like, this is awesome. Oh, what do you think, Sturls? Even the great Alcaneda.
It's sick. It's just,
You're nauseous.
it's looking grim. The dark force is winning.
What?
No, this is when surfing was core.
Punching stuff?
Cussing at people.
What is
Freddie
he doing?
Patachia, the goofy-footed Kelly. Look at him.
Oh, did he get point for that? When a shaper watches a man punch his board, can you imagine? That must feel like he's punching his nads.
Yeah, punching his kid.
Seriously. If I saw a surfer that I worked so hard on punching his freaking board.
Well, they're probably paying for some of these boards.
Okay.
Freddie Patachia probably paid for that board, so he's like, screw it.
What's his last name? Pistachio?
Pistachio.
Freddie Pistachio.
Freddie's Pistachio.
Sounds like a skin problem. Dude, I got really bad potassium. Oh, is this Danny Way?
Dude, how legendary is this?
Okay, this is the Great Wall of China.
It's the name of this freaking-
He just broke his ankle right there.
Did he break it?
Broke
And he
it.
still went back?
Can you imagine all these people? They built this huge thing. You snap your ankle.
Did he actually snap it?
Yeah, he fractured his ankle. See how he's got it all bundled up?
And he still did it?
And he still did it.
It looks so huge. And he does a fancy pants.
And he does a fancy pants.
What's a 360?
360 melon? I don't know tricks, dude.
Benihana.
I mean, that's goated material.
And like,
he looks so bummed.
That must have been so weird. Like, I'm on the Great Wall of China.
To me, it just shows the insane will of a human to body yourself, get so injured, but still get through it.
Well, he had to. They put in so much work to make that ramp.
Quicksilver, look how big that banner is.
Dude, Quicksilver did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Look at this guy, dude. Surf skating.
Dude, these look so fun.
What is that called? A rail slide? Get it?
This is a real surf skate.
I want to get
fun.
I know. I want to get one.
That looks. It's like a freaking gliding.
I think it's like ripstick meets surf skate.
No, really.
That's sick.
I know. It looks fun.
Look, you can even ollie with it.
So fast. Someone sent us one of these.
Someone sent us one of these. Oh, this is
it?
This is it.
What?
I've never even thought of that. Kalani hippie jumped a surfboard. Look at him.
That's gnarly, dude.
Dude, anything to not do real estate.
It's like, I don't have to get a real job.
Just kidding.
Let me get on your back and hump you.
I
love you.
That was sick, Kalani.
That was sketchy.
Let's slow-mo that bit.
Slow-mo
That is so cool.
Landed it.
I love it.
Gnarly. Should we get a soft top?
Let's get a soft top. Well, if we had to get a soft top, which one would you get? Now we have JS ones. J-O-B.
I'm not answering this question.
Aki, or Mick. They're everywhere.
I'm not answering this.
All right. Sorry. Who is this?
I think this is Ethan.
Dude, in a wave pool, no less.
Dude, look at this.
With ninja kick, judo kick?
It's a judo kick. 360 judo kick.
Wow.
It's pretty sick. Dude, look at that. Full kickage.
Boom. Grab the board.
That was sick.
That's wild.
How are people not dancing in the street?
I know. Shut the street down. This little snake.
Get off me. Oh, cold cuss. Someone cuts you off. I like it. Get off me.
Dude.
That must have felt so good.
That guy's so angry.
He's like, well, I'm just trying to surf.
Have you ever done that? Jumped off your board and attacked somebody?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Feels good.
Okay, this dude's like semi-local.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he lives in like Fort Walton or something.
What?
I think so. Dude.
What? It looks like he doesn't know how to skate.
I know.
And then he does like, it's a Christ.
It's a Christ Air body variant. I don't know.
And then look at him standing on the board.
Well, you know what's throwing you off is he looks like a lacrosse kind of guy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's dressed like a
he's not-
pickleballer.
Right. He looks like a frat.
Jamie Thomas needs to get a hold of him. And
We should have Jamie Thomas dress him before he did
I
that.
know.
And he'd be a legend. He'd be in Tony Hawk.
just like Chris Cole. Speaking of Jamie Thomas, Ryan Sheckler just went to zero. Did you know that?
Why?
Does that blow your mind? Ryan Sheckler
This late in the game?
just signed with zero skateboards.
Isn't that like...
I mean, he's still a goat, but it's just weird to me. And in the skate world, it's just weird. Ryan Sheckler on
Because we're
zero.
so used to seeing him with his other sponsors.
Yeah, it's something weird about that.
And then going to zero this late?
I mean, I support it 100%, but it's just interesting. Kind of made my brain go.
Why do you think zero did it? Because it's
I think because
Shex?
Jamie and Shex are homies, Christian brothers in Christ.
Oh, really?
They're dude for sure. Oh, this is your kind of skating.
He's training while skating and floating?
He's calling all lesbians.
That's Red.
That's your boy Red. I always forget about him.
That was pretty sick.
Look,
With a flute.
clarinet or a recorder.
God, he can do a lot at once. It's pretty incredible. I was driving to the beach
Uh-huh.
and my back was hurting. And like my joints were hurting. But I'm so gnarly.
Yeah.
Like I had just swam like 4 miles. And then I was rushing to the beach to go get some barrels.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like too gnarly for this body.
You're hurting your body.
I'm too gnarly for this body.
The temple in which you have.
Like the work I'm willing to put in and the aggressiveness,
Right.
my body can't keep up anymore.
Can't keep
but
up.
I'm still booking.
Right.
Like I'm heading to the beach, and I was ready to yell at people if I had to.
Yeah. So you think you're too core for your body?
I'm too core for my body.
Your brain is too core for the flesh.
Where does the core lordness come from? It's like a willpower.
It's rare these days.
But maybe that's what Yancy was talking about, the bridge.
The bridge. Are you finding the bridge?
Well, I'm feeling my body. It's the first time in my life where I'm like feeling things. Not, I don't feel like I'm going do 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 do.
Yeah.
It's the first time where it's like do 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 do.
Yeah, it's coming.
And I'm feeling
So you can't get it up anymore.
like I'm so curious. Like, what's it gonna feel like to actually be old?
I know.
Because you know what it feels like to feel fresh as a daisy.
I know. And then you look at old people and you're like, they probably forget they're old, but their body reminds them every morning.
I know, it must be weird to not.
If your brain is sharp, you're sharp, but your body's starting to. That's kind of sad.
But I feel like Shane Doran bumped it up.
Shane's running from something.
Oh, you think he's running from something?
I don't, I'm just kidding. But I mean, like guys like Shane, Tom Carroll, these are dudes you can look up to. They're still shredding and they're in their, 50s and 60s?
No, it makes me I want to shortboard as long as I can. Because I feel like it's so special.
Yeah.
To be able to shred on a shortboard, it's just so incredibly special. And I just want to drink every sip I can. And then when I cross that bridge, go to Joel Tudor's house and grab a longboard and
start cruising. You can still have fun though.
It's like I've been watching Star Wars with Wyatt lately.
I love Star Wars. Darth Vader.
And it's like you can only drive that Jedi spaceship for so long.
You can only be the top Jedi with your lightsaber for so long.
Yeah. And it's like I can ride a longboard when I'm 80.
Right.
Like to hang 10.
But to do it with class.
Well, it's a special magic.
Right.
But like don't let go of the real magic.
Yeah.
And the real magic is doing a hard off the bottom and carving straight off the top back down to a bottom turn. That is the highest. I'm telling you, I've done some gnarly airs.
Yeah.
Like you can believe what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've done like crazy spinny things. There's a magical feeling. Say it's super crowded.
Yeah.
And everyone's surfing slow and you go out there and just freaking like you bump it up so much and the crowd's like, whoa, like everything was so slow and then you're just like,
Right.
and it's like this special feeling. And after you pedal out super slow, like you don't even care. You're like,
Yeah. So you're going to miss that.
I want to drink that up. That is my most favorite thing I've ever felt in life.
Just ripping up a quiet set. Did I say that right?
There's nothing better in a lineup of kooks and you just going Mach 10
Bring the ruckus.
on a quad or 3 fin, just and then right after you get on, you paddle so slow, but you're strong.
Yeah.
So you're still going fast.
Right.
But it looks like you're barely paddling, but you're
it's like-
flying by
It's
them.
like a giant walk.
And they're like, well, nice turn. And you're like, what? What? You act like you don't even know what you did.
Right. That's how you do it.
I learned that from Dane Reynolds.
Act like you're clueless.
You can never enjoy what you do.
No, not if you're a core lord.
But I like to enjoy what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I really love it, but I don't show that I love it.
Do you ever go underwater and go, oh, yes! And then come up and go,
What's that?
what's up, though?
What? I don't even care about that.
Do like a fake yawn.
I just got some beachhead. It's kind of my driving force to everything.
Yeah.
Like with my health.
To keep being able to shred.
It's so special to be able to just shred a wave as hard as you possibly can. Because now my knee, like this knee, sometimes when I shred too hard, I feel a little chwing. And it's like reminding me, it's like, I'm coming.
Father time. Yeah, so you're trying to outrun that thing.
It's the closest thing to being a Jedi.
You have been watching Star Wars. What episode are you on?
Well, Wyatt was watching it, and I was like, we have to start from the beginning. If we're really going to do this.
If we're going to do this, we're watching it from...
And to start from the beginning, you have to start on episode 6. Or 4.
4, yeah, 4.
4, 5, 6 is the beginning.
Yep.
So we like did it the real way.
Yeah, pod races.
But, dude, I now realize I grew up in a surf Jedi family.
A surf Jedi family.
Because being a Jedi is so complicated.
Yeah, you have to learn the ways.
To be a Jedi, it's like you can't love people.
Nope, you can't have your...
You have to love everything. But if you love a particular person, an attachment will form.
Padme.
Which is what was Darth Vader's.
Yeah, Anakin's.
Yeah, it was what Anakin's problem was. He loved people too much.
He did.
And the Jedis were like, hey, you got to like chill it out a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up as a surfer, that's the way my dad raised me. He's like, hey, don't be nice to people.
Right.
Don't love people. You can love Jesus, but don't love someone else.
Don't love your competitors.
I asked why. I'm like, what? Who am I in Star Wars? And he's like, you're definitely Yoda. You're funny and you're wise.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, smart he is.
Smart he is.
No, that got my ego fired up.
The rules you know.
The rules you know.
Speaking of that, somebody just drew us a photo of you as Yoda, and it's in the mail coming to my house.
Really?
I'm not joking. Somebody just drew you with your glasses as Yoda, so you're Yoda. Dude, the other day, talking about mystical and happy, I was in my office, shutting down. I work at the church. I was shutting down the lights. I turned back to go to the thing, and guess what I see on the ground? $100 bill.
What?
And I got like chills. I was like, what?
Did you look around?
I was like, and I picked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't felt this good.
Crisp?
It was crisp, it was a little crunchy. And I was like, what the heck? Because and then I was trying to go through my mind who'd been in my office. And then you have that quick moment of like, I'm just going to keep it.
Did you keep it?
I didn't keep it.
What?
I texted my boy Rob. Shout out to Rob. It was his. He accidentally dropped it in my office.
How could he prove it?
But I haven't, and then I thought it was a track. A Christian track. You ever been... That happened.
Those are the worst.
Dude, I found a $20 Christian track once, and my heart was beating. I was a kid. I was like, I found $20. I'm rich. It was a track.
That's the worst. It makes you hate Jesus.
It makes you... it makes you hate somebody. Yeah.
Legend.
Yes, I remember that, dude. That is the weirdest thing to do to somebody.
I remember I found $20 surfing once.
In the water?
Yes.
What?
And
is there a little mermaid around there?
We drove to Panama City. I found a $20 bill.
In the water?
Yes, I put it in my pocket and it came in and I was like, Dad, I got $20. And so we were driving home and some reason I was like, I can't totally remember. It was some kind of song that I for sure thought a certain band played the song.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, no, it's not them.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's definitely them. And my dad's like, well, you want to bet that $20
You bet the $20.
So we bet the $20 on it, and then we got home, we looked it up.
Yeah.
And he took the 20.
He actually took your money?
Took it.
No.
And he's like, no, I can't give it back or you're never going to learn.
Oh.
I was like...
I wish you could remember the band. Was it like the Beatles or something?
I feel like it was Third Eye Blind.
How would he know that?
I thought it was Third Eye Blind, but it was actually the Goo Goo Dolls or something.
Dude, finding money is the most magical thing. When you find money, it's like, oh, it's like free goop. Free goop.
You know, the only reason I want tits, like some nice boobs.
Like for yourself?
The only reason I'm jealous of women for having nice tits is because I want to hide money in my bra. It seems so dope.
Yeah, the little...
Like, you have, like, badass tits, and then, like, you can just slip things in it, and people don't know. Just have all kinds of bills and stuff. Or like, keys.
Yeah, they have a whole, like, system up here.
It's something I don't think women utilize enough.
Well, and I don't think anyone's ever thought this through all the way.
Because, as a man, we literally can't do that.
That's true.
And I have no idea what's under there. It's just it just seems so badass if you're somewhere and you're like,
yoink, fresh, crisp 20. Yeah, you could put anything in there.
I know, a little knife.
Ooh, a box cutter.
I've now never been so jealous of tits when I saw when I saw a girl.
It's always a waitress. Hey,
Well-
here, hun, and she pulls out a little napkin.
Well, maybe like an ex-Hooters chick.
Oh, ex-Hooters. Not a current one.
No, an ex-Hooter chicks where they learn the rules.
They learn the bra tricks.
It just seems badass. Like you barely have any clothes on, and like people think you can't do anything, and then you're just like, hold on, you want to use this to pay for it?
Sling blade. Yeah, you're right. I wonder if moms teach their daughters this at a young age.
I'm not sure if they do. That's
Moms?
something they learn on the streets.
Wow, man, I've never thought of that.
So did.
What?
Guess he followed me.
Who followed you? A famous person? A singer?
The most famous person.
The most?
To us.
To us.
He's one of the most core lords we've ever seen. You know who it is.
Who?
Jeremy.
Jeremy? Lana Del Rey, Jeremy?
He followed me last night.
Shut up.
I got this shock. I got this shock through me like, whoa.
From our video, because we posted that video. Cut to it.
Jeremy! Ah, he's the biggest core lord ever. He's top of the level core lord now. Look how cool he is.
He's in Paris.
You know he's stoned to the bone.
So now we're in there.
So now if we can just get an interview with him.
So, okay, imagine this moment. One day, Jeremy and Lana are probably eating popcorn on the couch.
You think they're on the couch?
Maybe she's on the couch, he's in the kitchen.
I feel like they're probably on like an IKEA bed pullout.
Right. And that video we made popped up. Jeremy saw it.
Do you think she saw it first and showed him, or do you think he saw it
You're
and
right.
showed her?
I think Lana saw it first.
People were tagging her more.
I think you're right. So Lana Del Rey probably saw it and went, "Look, honey." And he's like, "What?"
Oh, it's you!
Yeah.
They love you!
So Lana Del Rey and Jeremy have seen us.
So they're in their little cushion bed.
Somewhere, Indy.
And his beautiful,
Oh, mullet.
beautiful body.
Calloused
He's
fingers.
watching us.
Yeah.
What do you think he's feeling?
I don't know. He might be so core that he's like, and walks off.
I wonder if he even knows how to use a phone.
Well, I wonder if Lana has his phone and she followed you.
I know, because he started an Instagram after.
Yeah.
And it might have been her.
Well, Pincher, Salty Babies.
Keep praying for us.
We're trying to get Jeremy. What's his last name? Defreen or something. I hope one day our paths cross. I don't want to Zoom him.
I know.
I don't want to video call him.
I want him sitting right there.
I want him by our bodies.
I want him looking right at my face.
Right. His hands are probably so calloused.
How did you bag the biggest baddie ever?
The biggest indie baddie.
The biggest goth hipster baddie.
Finally, surfers are starting to do podcasts now. What's going on?
I like how Stab started a podcast, but like acted like they've been doing it.
Yeah.
They didn't make any kind of introduction.
It's just like, here we go.
They're just like, poof,
Podcast.
we have a podcast.
It's called StabMic.
And they put like plants in places.
Yeah, like us. They copied our plans.
But it was funny that they just started a podcast but acted like it's already been here.
Well, it's interesting why it took so long. It's 2026.
I feel like the surf world is always like 5 to 12 years behind.
Well, Kelly's been on it. They were doing a lot of interesting topics.
Well, Dane and Kelly are talking.
I know, it's
And
interesting.
it was it's so funny watching Dane and Kelly talk. Because I feel like Dane, it's like he's so smart, but it comes in this mysterious package
yeah.
where it's like maybe it's like his attention span is not so large.
Yeah.
So to get Dane right in that right groove, and Kelly's like this robot.
Laser beam.
Did you see the part in the pod with Kelly and Dane and Duma?
Yeah.
So they're like, Kelly, you're having a second kid.
Yeah.
Are you? And Duma, he's like, Kelly, I can't believe you had that second kid. Like, first kid, you still have life, and the second one, it's over. And Kelly pauses, and he's like, is this a question?
I can't believe you went for another round, Kelly. Like, 1, you can have your old life, but 2, it's game over.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a question?
And it's super awkward. He's like, is this a question? And Duma's like, no, it's like, well, Dane's got a third kid, and So Kelly, it freaked when Dumas said that. It freaked Kelly out
Why do you think?
because I think Kelly is really scared
Like, oh, I can't
of being
surf.
chained down
I can't surf.
in life.
So
He's made it so far
Yeah.
of being so selfish and surfing whenever he wants. Duma really rocked his world.
He's like, so your life's over, Kelly.
And he was like, "What?" But it was funny watching his reaction because he reacted like he was in a heat,
Like he's competing.
like he's competing in a heat, and his directness towards it, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what?" And it was so interesting, like how quick he gets defensive.
Really?
I was like, man, that's the Kelly I love.
That's the Kelly we love. So he's not ready for it, I guess.
Listening to the podcast, you can tell Kelly is really trying to adapt to becoming a real, like a normal human.
A normal, real human.
Because he's talking about his injuries and being a dad, finding the right window, and like, yeah, it's hard becoming a family.
Well, what's funny to me, because I'm from the South and I have one perspective, I have a 15-year-old. I'm 39, so I've been a dad for 15 years. For a dad, to me, it's such a, okay, I'm not being judgmental. It's such a rich guy thing to become a dad at 50. Like,
It is a rich guy
it's a
thing.
total rich guy thing.
Right.
And I've heard stories from guys saying like, oh, I didn't have a baby till I was 35, and it was so hard for me because I was so set in my selfish ways.
Yeah.
So I'm like, being 53,
Yeah.
it's a rich guy thing.
That's what's so special about kids. They're breaking down all the layers of selfishness.
I didn't have a chance to start getting selfish. I was like 24 when I had my first kid or something. So
I was 29. It's fun watching Kelly become a human.
I hope he raises these kids.
And then he was talking about like he gained weight.
Yeah, he's
And people were making fun of his weight.
dad bod.
And it was like, man, it's like, it's fun watching, even though in his world it's hard for him.
Yeah.
It's fun because eventually he'll laugh about it.
Right.
Because it's like, oh yeah, we've all become human.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
yeah.
we've all been human this whole
We've
time.
been
I
doing-
didn't know.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, he's definitely outnumbered now. There's 2 of them. And it's a girl.
Well, I only have 1 kid, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Is 2 really that much harder?
So they say this thing like, and Jim Gaffigan said it's like having like 2 kids or 3 kids is like you're in the ocean drowning and someone hands you a baby. Jim Gaffigan said that. It's like you're drowning and someone hands you a baby. So that might be Kelly, but I don't know. I can't believe he had one so back to back.
I know. I was so surprised.
I'm proud of him.
I know. It's great.
Congratulations, Kelly. And you know who I think's probably a good father? Joel Tudor.
His kids seem phenomenal.
Dude, Tosh. They're all shredding.
What's so cute is they follow what he does.
Right.
Which normally means like they want to be like their dad.
Right.
Which means they're a good dad.
Yeah. So I think that like a Joel Tudor we can look up to. I mean,
Should we ask him
Do you
some
think-
advice?
so just life advice in general. Do you have the remote? Dude, let's do it.
I hope he's awake.
This week on Pinch My Guest, we're honored to have Joel Tudor, 3-time world longboard champion, true style master, and one of the most controversial surfers of all time. He's also a jiu-jitsu black belt and no-gi world champion. Please welcome Joel Tudor.
Yeah, you're looking tan, looking buff, dog. Whoa, you on that Shane Dorian sauce? What are you taking?
I'm on the Shane Dorian sauce. I'm on the Jack Johnson Shane Dorian supplements.
It's breath work. It's all the breath work you're doing.
Banana pancakes and breathwork.
It's from the diaphragm. You have to breathe from the diaphragm. It's really important to get it like upward into the esophagus.
Grayson
I don't
Jiu-Jitsu.
even know if I used the correct anatomy right there, but I feel
Grayson Jiu-Jitsu.
like Brazil Jiu-Jitsu.
I use Grayson's breathing techniques. Do you do the breathing techniques?
Well, my nose doesn't work, so I can't
really?
do the breathing techniques.
Too much cocaine in the 80s?
No, never. I was never one of those guys. It's broke so many times.
From busting Gen Zers' faces in with your skull?
I kind of have a big nose, and I rode
Right.
big surfboards for a long time.
Right.
Two big things.
You know, you're the first person I've ever saw smoke weed.
Really?
He's excited.
I was like 7 in Cocoa Beach.
Really? Oh, that's so cool.
You were with my brother. Y'all were doing the Cocoa Beach Eastern Festival Classic. Y'all were in a hotel, and I walked in. And it was the first time I saw like a bong rip. And you were taking the hugest bong rip, like I'd never. It was like watching Darth Vader just.
That's so amazing.
I was like 7. I was like, "Whoa, this is."
Hey, you're welcome.
This is
Well,
gnarly.
you know,
And my brother's like, "It's okay."
Look at where you are today. I feel like I inspired you. You know,
Y'all would
that's
get
great.
so stoned and then hang 10 at the Canaveral Pier, just freaking. You'd be on the nose for like 10 seconds, just like.
Whistling too. I have a whistle when I speak, and then I whistle when I surf.
Dude, that era was so sick, though.
You know what's interesting, man, is I've gotten older. I kind of like. I don't really smoke that much anymore. I know people think I'm like the super stoner, but
Right.
a couple years ago I hit a wall. I've smoked my whole life, and I hit a point where I was just like I couldn't do it in the daytime anymore. Like I still take a puff before bed,
Right.
purely medicinal to knock me out. It helps me sleep, but
Right.
at the daytime Joel stoner stuff like that,
Dude,
what you got
you
to
were
witness
gnarly.
has come to pass. That era's over.
Joel,
But
so who are we the most mad at right now?
Ooh.
me,
Not you. We. Is it Kelly?
It's a collective, or I like the word
Yes.
collective. Collective.
Like- The board of core lords. Who are we most angry at right now? Is it Kelly?
Man, it's a slippery slope. When I was a kid, I will say this with this environmentally friendly, and we're all about like trying to stop our carbon footprint, and we want to clean the environment. The fact that we haven't banned soft surfboards, which are basically
Jeez.
gigantic styrofoam cups. I mean, they're worse than styrofoam cups.
Yeah.
You know?
Big cup.
It's worse than straws.
Yeah, they're kind of like, we're banning straws and plastic bags, So why don't we just ban the soft top altogether? And
You went straight for the jugular.
I surf kind of a kooky spot all the time, and I'm just going off with the numbers. I'm playing a numbers game here, and I will say that the introduction of them becoming so available has really changed the landscape of surf etiquette.
Yeah.
Of like, just people are just stoked. Which I back it. Like I get it. You're just trying to have a good time, but the kook meter factor
Pumped it up.
and clueless behavior shit is wild, dude. Because when we were kids, every car that pulled up had a surfboard that was bought out of a surf shop. Like the only soft boards you could find were Moray Doyle's, and they were kind of hard to get, right? Like
Really?
You're younger than me, so you don't remember, but the original soft surfboards were Tom Moray and Mike Doyle made these things called the Moray Doyle, and they actually kind of had like a Kevlar bottom, like this like metal coating on the bottom, and the deck was soft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were really cool. They're actually like in collectible. They're kind of bitching, but they were really hard to get. Like you couldn't really get one. I mean, honestly, I didn't really start seeing surfboards until Machado and his buddies kind of started dicking around with them.
I remember that on the inside of
You
Seaside.
remember that?
Yeah.
Rob and Ronnie and Rusty Philippi and a couple other buddies. They all had softies, and they would come out in finless. I mean, dude, they kind of set the trend. I'm going to be honest with you.
Really?
At least all the finless stuff, pre-Birch, because Birch kind of brought in the whole finless thing. Right? Derek Kind will have a heart attack if I say that.
Yeah.
But
In Cali.
I did it first, mate. I was the first one to do it.
I lost me eye for it.
Dude, he's freaked out on a couple of my friends that are like super into his stuff and making all the weird fang tails. He's like, "That's my trick. You copying me?"
Yeah.
And,
A true core lord gets mad at his devotees.
yeah. Well, you know your core. You know your core when you get mad at the other guy without fins sliding sideways. You know, you're hardcore. You gotta stop that, mate. I did it first. It's my trip. I did it.
Dude.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Sure.
Why are there so many soft tops? Like what? Like why is it easy for everyone to break into that
This is what
market?
we're trying to figure out right now.
But how do you break? Why is everyone breaking into that market?
Joel?
I don't know, man. I feel like
Is it Kalani's fault?
I think everything's gotten soft. No, pun intended. You know what I mean? It's like
Even our testosterone.
well, just and surf in general. Like we used to run ads like in Surfer Mag. Not we being me, but like companies would run ads that were like, if you don't surf, don't start. It was like
Right.
always this kind of like they wanted to have like people starting and doing it, but there was also this big like push on if you're going to do it, don't be a goober. If you're going to be a goober, fix it. Learn the ways of the lineup and the etiquette and all the other stuff. Nowadays, that kind of seems to be how do people? It's toxic, right? Isn't that the trending word?
Right.
Toxic masculinity.
I need a safe space,
Right.
So you've got this like change in not in verb, but in just I don't know what people expect when they go. And then when the magazines and all that stuff stop kind of doing that, the culture of hazing is slowly kind of moving away. So it's a more inviting thing for beginners, right? It used to be like starting surfing was kind of gnarly. You go out, someone would bark at you, hey, go sit over here, blah, blah. They're kind of like explaining to you. There's like tiers of your progress and learning.
It comes with getting yelled at. It was like your
100%.
initiation. But now you can't yell.
No, you can't really do anything anymore. I mean, it is what it is. Actually, I take that back. You can, but just not here.
Where?
The rest of the world is very much still the way it used to be. If you go to Indonesia, you go to South America, anywhere, you go to Mexico, you go to South Africa, you go to Spain, you go to Portugal, you go to Morocco, like all those, Ireland, any of those spots. Yeah, damn, don't talk about Piccola, dog. That's like you gotta just tone that down.
Don't blow it up.
Don't blow the spot up.
Yeah, don't blow it up. Oh, don't draw one map, yeah.
You just hush. Eat some hush puppies.
I love Florida. I've honestly,
you should be living here.
It's not just now. I've loved it my whole life because Donald used to send me back there as a kid to do contests and promotion for
Donald
surfboards.
Takayama.
Ooh.
Not Donald Trump.
Not Donald Trump.
Yeah, Donald. Actually, I met your dad, I think, at Donald's 45th birthday.
Really? Where at?
Yeah, Cardiff. Your dad came up with Skip. And
Oh, cool.
that's right around when I met him, and that was probably 1988, I think.
You would have been
because your dad was kind of Skip Frye's right-hand man on the east side of America.
Yeah,
That's sick.
him and Hank.
At a time when Skip wasn't popular, right? I mean, he was. I don't want to say that he wasn't, but I'm just saying in the scheme of things where there's like a line a mile long to get aboard and all this different stuff. Before that, your dad was kind of his distribution dude for the east side of America, and that's how I remember. That's how I met your brother. That's how I met you at a pretty young age. I think you were out with your dad on one of those trips. You wouldn't remember, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember the ball rip.
Your dad was the Skip Frye dude.
They've always been like homie Christian bros.
They were Christ Banditos for sure. Christ Banditos. Well, at that time, it was like kind of hardcore to be a Christ Bandito.
For sure.
And, a lot of times when I was young, I would be lucky enough to get Skip to go up and surf Malibu. Like he kind of quit in the last 2 decades, at least dealing with that crowd. But I had a lot of really cool sessions with your pop and him up there.
Well, that was a really special era because, for me, because when I started surfing, I grew up watching longboard videos. So, like, you were one of my favorite surfers. Herbie Fletcher was, like, a god to me. Bongo Perkins was a god to me. I went to California at a young age and then surfed with y'all. And it was a really cool... to me, it just felt like a really special era of where you guys kind of were, like, really tight-knit. And And y'all, the core was like on fire, it felt like, because shortboarding just like blew up, but y'all were like holding on to it strong, it felt like.
You know, people talk about like there was like a resurgence for longboarding. There never really was a resurgence. People kind of rode them the whole time, even when they sort of disappeared in that late 60s thing. And into this, by the mid 70s, everybody had realized they had like, well, shit, not everyone wants to ride small surfboards. We got to kind of start producing these again.
I love a good glider.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? Back to the Skip Frye thing. So I'm really weird about gliders. Like, I won't really ride one because I feel it's disrespectful to Skip.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I just have this weird deal where I feel like it's his trip and only his trip and no one else should be on it.
Wow.
So only Skip should glide? What if you go gliding with Skip? Is that okay?
Well, you're hitting like top tier.
Because that was the first time I glided was with Skip and my dad and Hank at Tourmaline.
Ooh, that's like some like next level shit right there. You're like,
so is that the chorus? Is that the highest level of coreness?
yeah, I bow out on that one. I can't say much. I gotta let that one go. That's
so that's the top of the core pyramid would be.
If you were Mormon, like you had breakfast with Joseph Smith, you know what I mean?
You have silk linens on.
There's no coming back now. You're on
You peaked, dude.
And the man wax on it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, man wax.
Man
that
wax
is some tough shit.
gnarly.
Gnarly.
You like slide from the tail to the top.
No stick whatsoever. That shit.
And did he call it man wax because it's like almost impossible to use?
Don't you remember it had an arm with like an anchor tattoo? And it said not that sticky kid stuff underneath. That was like,
God.
So it makes it slipperier?
It's sketchy because if you go and surf with Skip, he'll like man wax it for you. And and it's like, okay, he did it. And then these boards are so big and heavy. If you fall and if you ding it or something, it's like the whole time you're riding, you're like, oh my God. And Skip will just be like, like.
Obviously, in his generation, they didn't really surf for money very often. I mean, there were contests that had money. The concept of getting paid was pretty, was much later on and past his era, you know. He was still doing some of the longboard contests when I was a kid, and his last real hurrah, where he actually surfed in a professional event, it was against me.
Really?
His last heat ever. I was 17, and he must have been about 49, which is right where I'm at right now, the exact same age. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I drew Skip in the quarterfinals, and it was in Biarritz, and he borrowed a 10-foot fry model from his buddy, this doctor guy that lived in Biarritz, who bought fries, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and when we got out of the water, I kind of personally had felt he kicked my ass just based off of I knew when someone was beating me. I competed so much at that point in my life, and especially professionally, that I was well aware when I wasn't like having my best day, and when somebody was. So I'd surfed Biarritz so much, I knew the wave selection, kind of like whose waves were better.
Yeah.
Man, he was just lighting me up, you know. And I kind of was tripping on it, you know, because he was one of my favorite surfers. And but at that time I was like the little French princess, you know.
French princess?
Well, I mean, I was, dude. You remember my wetsuits? They were like pink and, you know.
Oh, yeah, you went a good floral era.
That shit, yeah, because Oxbow made me all those ridiculous wetsuit colors, so I really was kind of like the little Tinkerbell of.
Were you and Laird on Oxbow at the same time?
Yes, we were.
Whoa!
I spent some core Laird time, doggy.
What a weird mashup, you and Laird.
I'm gonna tell you a funny Laird story in a minute. So he kicked my ass, and I ended up giving me the win. But when I got out of the water, like Takuji Masuda and a handful of my other friends were like, nah. They're like, that was bullshit, dude. He beat you.
Dang.
They were like, yeah, you know, enjoy it. You get to go to the final now, but just, you know, put that in the back of your memory and heart that you got beat by a 50-year-old dude.
So that's why you won't.
They gifted you the win there, sweetheart. And that's kind of what happened. But it was, for me, I've always been super proud that his last professional heat, and I'm not saying I'm proud because I won. I was just proud to be able to share it with him,
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And
Pass the
and to
torch.
just to watch him, dude, he surfed so good. He still surfs so good. But he was absolutely murdering it. And if anything, it was kind of inspiring for me to to make it into your 50s and still be world class is really cool. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a true surfer.
now let's get to Laird.
Let's get to Laird.
So you and Laird were on Oxbow at the same time. What a diverse team they had.
And I'm on a fucking big ass longboard.
Oh, you're longboarding?
Yeah, it didn't go over so well. I actually tried to ride a shortboard, but I paddled up to Laird and I was like, "Hey, sick, you ride for Oxbow? Maybe you could help me get a wave kind of deal." And he just gave me this yeah, right.
He lanced you.
Yeah, he full on Burkhardted me. No way. And he did a lot of grommet abuse type shit to me. I took a lot of dead legs. A lot of
Headlight.
Oh yeah. A knee
well,
to the leg.
it used to be okay to punch your younger.
Right.
Nowadays, that'd be child abuse or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Nowadays, someone would probably try and sue someone over it. But I took plenty of Laird dead legs.
Couple punch buggies.
I went one time to the Great Barrier Reef with Laird and Gary Elkerton.
What the hell? What a
Dude,
weird threesome.
Yeah, crazy, right?
What are y'all doing?
It was the waves weren't the best. They were kind of funky, so the tensions were a little high. And a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of fishing. I'm not much of a fisherman.
Oh, good for you.
So, but by the end of the trip, they were staying to go fishing, and I had to get back, so I had to catch this little boat to catch a ferry, and I had been kind of taking a shit ton of abuse from those guys for the week. And Gary had this cassette, this is he brought this tape from France, and it was MC Solar. It's this French rap guy, who's kind of famous in France. And I wanted the tape, but Elko wouldn't give it to me. And Laird and him went fishing, and I was getting ready to get on the boat to go catch my ferry. And here's another Laird fact. He holds a world record in speed sailing, right?
Really? Speed sailing?
Yeah, he was one of the greatest flat water windsurfers. Because Maui, where he grew up, is windsurf capital of the world. So what I'm getting at is he's really good with the sailboard. Because he was part of the crew that invented kiting. God, I'm taking you down some real Laird history. I can't believe you didn't.
You're a Laird philosopher.
So Laird, they take off on the boat. And me being the complete little, smart-ass shitgrom that I was, I went into Gary's thing, and I stole the tape, and then I drew a note with this huge middle finger, and I stuck it on his door. I said, "Fuck you, I have your tape." And so I got on the boat, and we take off. And their fishing boat, they had ran out of bait, are coming back, so I'm going this way, they're going that way. But I'm on this really slow boat, it's you could basically almost paddle and beat us. And so I'm all right, come on, go, and Gary gets off the boat and he runs down, into the cabin, and I'm oh, he won't notice it, and then a minute later he comes up on the deck and he's just "Whoa, Laird, get him!" Get him,
Oh,
and
no.
Laird rigs up the sailboard. I'm in the boat, and fucking here comes Laird, just
Flying.
world
record.
All yoke shit. He comes by, soaks the whole boat. He did it 4 or 5 times. He kept spraying us, and then he went in and waited for me on the dock.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I ended up losing in the end. I didn't get.
What'd they do to you?
They took the tape back, and
Was it funny, or were they actually pissed?
Of course it was funny. I was 17 years old. They thought it was hilarious. And at the time they were in their, I would say they were in their late 20s, right? Yeah, because if I'm going to be 50, so Gary's probably 62, Laird's like 60 now or 61, so they were in their late 20s. They were like 28, 29.
Wow. So Laird chased you down.
For a
Chased me down,
French
spun
rap
me on the
tape.
boat. Fucking, he kind of gave me a couple dead legs on the dock. You know.
Cannabis.
See, I know you hold Laird in high regard. I spent a lot of really cool times with Laird.
Wow.
and,
That's so sick.
a pivotal time in his life. This is way before he was making coffee creamers, right?
Right.
This is like way before all the workout routine shit with the neck spinner.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is Jonah Hill more core than Kelly Slater?
You know, so I didn't really know Jonah very well. I watched his beginnings. You know, I surfed Malibu forever, right? And I've watched every Hollywood goober dork you could think of surf Malibu. And most of them are fucking goober dorks, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, they got really fancy surfboards and they're just like paddling the wrong way, or they got the board like dive boarding while they're you know, just like full on. Jonah really sincerely tried, dude, to surf and be like the most
Do it the right way.
unassuming, out of the way, like, you know, like really tried to blend in, and he kind of took a shit ton of abuse for it, and I kind of thought it was really uncalled for because the guy was so damn cool. Like,
Yeah, he's doing it the right way.
unpretentious, trying, like he knew he was a kook, the whole deal. He's really aware of where he stands in like this scheme of a lineup, and I just hated it. All the like Jonah Hill ruined surfing and all that. I was like, what the hell, dude? The guy didn't do anything to anybody.
I know.
Stupid.
He didn't do anything to anybody. And so I just kind of like, I think being that I got picked on a lot as a kid, I just sort of felt a soft spot for that kind of shit, and I took his back, you know, like to help him, at least not like trying to stick up for him, but just like, hey, dude, some of us think you're cool.
Right.
So I was just one of the few people that did, and he's really a nice guy, and he's hilarious, right? Obviously, very talented actor. You can't say that you don't like his work.
Right. He's a goat.
And you know, in surfing, it's such a unique activity because you can surf with famous people and your heroes and all this. You have access to get right to them. You can go right up to them and tell them to go fuck themselves, right?
Well, what I'm blown away with Jonah is how quick he knows the rules and knows boards. And like, I'm like, dude, you know more than Kelly Slater. Kelly's in Thailand working on the cheapest way. Meanwhile, Jonah's putting in the work at Cardiff.
Yeah. Well, he's got access. He can get to some of the really cool things that other people can't. You know? But yeah, he's trying the right way, and I feel like it's really sincere and not. There's just no pretentiousness whatsoever. I mean,
He loves it. I love the thing he did with your son.
Yeah, with Tosh, that was cool.
Yeah, with Tosh in his movie. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Jonah is like a FBI.
Oh wait, yeah, I did
agent.
see that. Yep.
Yeah,
What a
I had
warlord.
to do that was all them. They both came up with the. Tosh was a drama major kid. He did all the like theater stuff and stuff.
Oh, really? So where is your heart with Kelly right now? Because Kelly's kind of trending with the whole stab in the dark.
I haven't watched any of it. Is it good or is it?
Well, it's entertaining because they really go through how when Kelly left Channel Islands and bought his part of FireWire, and the whole drama, like Brett Merrick didn't. He was super bummed that he left and bought FireWire. But where is your heart with Kelly? And
Look, dude, I'm the guy since I was 14. Obviously, I'm not like going over to his house for dinner, but we're friends.
right.
I gave him shit once upon a time for giving himself his own belt in jiu-jitsu, which is like corny as fuck.
He gave himself a belt? He's like, I'm gonna bring this one.
Yeah, he did.
What?
And I
That's
gave
so
him a ton
Kelly.
of shit.
I brought my own belt.
Yeah, well, he was having a hard time being a white belt. Like, he didn't like being a beginner in the pictures, so he started putting on different belt colors when he was like taking pictures.
What?
If it was like in a picture with a bunch of famous, jiu-jitsu guys, because all the Brazilians surf, so they're like super, groupie buddy for him. Like, they're like, oh my God, Kelly Slater, we'll take a picture,
Yeah. And he didn't want the white belt on.
Yeah, he did it like twice. It wasn't like once. He did it 2 separate times where he took a different belt. Which, dude, in our sport, like,
what color?
He jumped himself to blue, which
takes a while to get.
Yeah, it takes a while, and it's honestly the most painful. Like,
Yeah.
you just a year or 2 years of just getting the shit kicked out of you, and. So it's a big deal, when you do it. And I'm a close friend of his, so I was just kind of like, yo, dog, that's got really a horrible look,
Yeah.
And it was at the beginning of when social media was becoming a thing. It was like back then it was like blogs. So I just like joked around. I was like, yo, dog, I think I put it in a comment. I was like, that's corny ass shit that you fucking gave yourself your own belt. Like, what? Like,
was Amazon around then?
Like, back then, bjpen.com was like this huge website for gossip and drama, and they took the comment and turned it into this huge article, and every sports magazine, because of how famous he is, just picked it up like, oh, beef between Joel Tudor, and I'm just sitting back and I'm like, no, dude, I'm just telling him as a friend, like that's a bad look.
Did Kelly respond to that ever?
Yeah, of course. He didn't care. He thought it was fun. We both thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But, obviously the misconception, media jumps on things and makes headlines out of stupid shit. And,
yeah.
So what I'm getting at is we're good friends. In regards to the surfboard thing, so I have a bit of expertise in this particular conversation because in about 2005, I got a phone call from Donald Takayama, and at that time, Donald was just making a killing off of surf tech,
Right.
And in the longboard world,
Isn't
money,
that a sin?
oh yeah, it was horrible. But this is a deep conversation. We're gonna have to go back a little ways.
Okay.
Pop-up surfboards literally go back to the 1960s. Like
Really?
when the blanket bingo boom happened, and surfboard production went through the roof. They couldn't make enough boards to facilitate the amount of people that were taking up the sport of surfing. So, being a capitalist society that we live in, a bunch of people jumped on it. We're like, we'll make molded surfboards. That's the easiest way. That way there's none of this, like, kind of like what happened today, right? With the FireWire, and like, we'll do this thing. There's a need for it. They're similar, but very different stories. So they did it back then. Then in the 90s, Bob McTavish tried to do it again, or like late 80s. He tried to come up with this honeycomb. Do you remember this shit? You might be too young to remember.
I don't
it.
remember the honeycomb.
Bob McTavish went all in with this other guy, and they tried to do these composite honeycomb boards in a tank. So
Oh, really?
it's not the first time, dude. It's been around since the beginning. People have tried to do it.
Right.
And then Donald gave me a phone call, and he was actually sitting with Dale Velzy, and they both were like, Joel, they're giving away free money. Like, I just made $250,000 in royalties. Like, I'd never made money like that.
Yeah.
I'm a longboarder. Those kind of numbers don't get talked about with me, right?
Right.
So I just had a kid, and I needed the money, and Donald was like, just do it. It's not going to affect your business. And so I signed on with Surf Tech. I know, dude. I don't want to talk about it. It was the worst thing.
So that was one of your worst sins you've done.
It was the worst. Yeah, I'm still like, dude.
Father Kelly Laird.
I did it, and my partner, my Japanese distributor, I had a surf shop in Japan called California. It was there for 27 years. It's still there, but I don't own it anymore.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so when people tell me you don't know about retail, yeah, I do. I know a little bit about retail.
You're big in Japan.
Yeah. I'm that I well, yeah.
I'm big in Japan.
So my distributor was pissed, dude. He was just like, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Why would you do that? For one, you're hurting your crew at home that make your surfboards."
Right.
And he's like, "Two," he goes, "These motherfuckers are going to go after our accounts and give free product, you know? And it's like, he's like, then it's going to condition our shops that have been buying our boards forever to not have to buy the boards and expect them at consignment. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is where this conversation kind of pulls up to today. I didn't listen to what Mitch, my partner, Mitch Yaki, was saying. He's dead now. But man, he was spot on. They went after all of my accounts that I had like spent, you know, a decade,
Really?
with Takayama and my own label, and they were used to making deposits to order the boards and paying COD. And then all of a sudden these shops are like, well, I just got like 20 of these. Your name's on these. Why don't I pay for those?
Right.
You know? And these guys will take them back if they don't sell, and I still get $150, you know?
Yeah. It's
And-
like, how do you beat that?
Well, and that's where we are today with the FireWire debacle.
Okay. So do you feel like this is just the same story, just new chapter?
Yeah. So, but you know, me being the bigger person, after a couple of years, I think I did it 3 years, something like that. I didn't renew my contract because it wasn't worth it to me financially, and also just morally, like on what I was doing to a crew of people that would stay up at night and get my surfboards ready for a trip and bust my stuff out if a fin came off and I was going to, you know, compete for a world title, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was disrespectful to the guys that had given everything for me to be able to be who I am. Because really, if you're a professional surfer, the guys in the factory are the most important people in your life.
For sure.
Tripping if you don't think they are.
They're,
So
they're,
to where-
they're the true core to it all.
Well, they're the ones that literally your shaper will tell your sander, hey man, they're leaving in the morning for France. I need all 5 of these done.
Yeah.
Dang.
And the guy will stay up all night drinking, you know, white Monster Energy White, you know, seeing the boy.
And they're giving away their brains for us
Yeah, the
with
chemicals.
the chemicals.
Yeah, just sitting in there snorting death dust and helping you win world titles and shit. They should be the most important people in your entire existence if you're a professional surfer.
They
You
should be in
know
your
the name
will.
of every person. You should know the name of every person that works on your board, and kiss the ground that they walk on, because sanding surfboards is so gnarly. It's such a hard deal. I
gnarly.
recommend
They're the
everybody.
unsung
Shaping
heroes.
is very hard. Glossing, putting the fins on, dude. It's such an art. And so I stopped my deal with Surf Tech, and I became an advocate against it, and I started speaking against it right away. You know, I was a survivor, and then I stepped up,
Well, you
and I-
asked for forgiveness.
sharing my stories with the masses. You know, and I
You
had
sinned
to.
and you repented.
Yeah.
I repented and I asked for forgiveness, and here I am.
We
still
asked
trying-
Skip for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Skip's you know, he's his own. He lives in his own world. But in the case of the guys that are in charge of it at the moment, that are basically single-handedly crushing it for garage shapers and hand shape guys, literally putting them out of business.
Yeah.
You guys were some of the most high-paid athletes in the history of the sport. You'll never work a day of your life. You've got enough money to retire, you know, 5 times over.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you be putting out the guys that enabled you to do what you do? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
The people that helped them to get there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have won those world titles, dude, if you didn't have those guys staying up all night making sure all your fins are glassed on for your trip to Hasselor. You know?
Jeez, this is. I never thought about that.
So you're just shitting right in their face, because now what happens is these garage shapers and just regular small label stuff that have relied on surf shops making that down payment to buy the blank and pay for the cut and pay for the shape.
Right.
Now they're like, well, why would we buy your boards when, you know, like Kelly and Rob, who own FireWire, we can get 60 free FireWires every couple of months. And if they don't sell, they come take them back and do fire sales, but they still pay us, $150 for rack space. So we have this opportunity. We can sell it at a premium and make the full markup. Or if it doesn't sell, we just get paid money just for putting it on our rack.
How do you beat that?
You can't. You have to understand something. A surfboard blank, is about 100 to 125 and up, just the blank.
Yeah.
Those boards coming from a completely environmentally regulated country where you can do whatever the fuck you want, Wild Wild West shit, land on U.S. soil for like $1.50, $1.70, finished.
That's nuts.
God. And then they're selling them for $1,000.
Yeah, and then they give them to the shops for free, dude. Shops don't have to pay for them. So, I mean, it's technically Walmarting everybody,
Right,
like
Amazon.
Well, like when Walmart sets up next to you and you're like the mom and pop shop and they go out of business because there's absolutely no way to compete.
Right.
That's what's happening. But it's just strange that it's happening from
Kelly and Rob.
Two of the guys who've made the most money in the hit. Like, it's a strange flex.
Why do you think they did it?
I have no idea.
Do you think their wives just needed more makeup?
I don't know. I can't personally. I would rather set up a couple small factories. Like, I would have one in Australia, one in Japan, one in America, because that's where kind of like, you could do one in Europe. Europe's got a few spots that can do quality. That would be the best way to do it. And then your distribution, you're helping the economy and surf world in each one of your zones, as opposed to just being a capitalist and bringing your shit over and on boats that are allowed to dump all their trash with maritime law, because once you get past 280 miles, the maritime law marker, you can dump all your trash. All these boats that come back and forth that are carrying your bamboo eco trunks, they dump all their trash at sea.
Wow.
Jeez. We're getting into the nitty gritty.
You want to get into it? I'll get the shovel out.
Get the shovel.
Everyone's full of shit, dude. That's the biggest problem where we're at right now is everyone is completely full of shit.
Right.
Look, dude, you're not building them in Asia because it's some green, eco paradise. You're doing it because you don't have to play by the rules. You don't have to pay workman's comp. You don't have to pay insurance. You don't have a fire marshal coming to check on where your acetone recycler is and giving you a $10,000 fine. There's no charcoal filters to take your emissions out of the sky. It's just straight up wild west, right? And a lot of these
put eco on the board.
Eco my ass, and a lot of the. And then if you want to go a step further, dude, a lot of these places in Asia use labor brokers. Do you know what a labor broker is?
No, they break you in.
That's a guy that's like, work. I hold your money until you show up.
Jeez, good accent.
I'm not making this shit up. I am 100% on point.
Wow.
And so for me, I just sit back kind of quietly. I just make boards here in San Diego.
But your conscience is clean.
My conscience is clean. Yeah, I fucked up for sure. I did it once, but being the bigger person, I stopped. Right. I pulled the plug because I saw what I had done and I saw the damage. It's like what's Neil Young? I seen the needle and the damage done.
A little part of it in Kelly and Rob.
And every junkie's like a setting sun. You know what I mean? So,
junkie.
I didn't mean to go so deep right there, but it's the truth. There's a way to fix it. There's a way to fix surfing.
How do we fix it?
How do we do it?
We got to do this styrofoam ban like we did with straws and plastic bags at the store.
If we're really
save the turtles,
and the turtles, we're saving the turtles. Yeah, we got to save the turtles. Like if we ban this is never going to happen. Obviously, I'm saying this hypothetically, and it's like and there's humans.
Right.
But if we were to put a ban on styrofoam cups of the sea, aka soft tops. And if everybody kind of like became truly environmentally conscious, if you're selling like $200 environmental jeans, maybe you could quit making your surfboards in fucking China or wherever it is that you're doing it.
That was a slice. Lightsaber.
If you're really that eco-friendly, you got your eco sunscreen and all your other shit, maybe stop making your stuff in a country where there's no environmental regulations whatsoever.
God. You're bringing the truth sword.
I'm not being mean, dude. I'm just telling it.
I mean, you're just
saying how it is.
Someone's got to say it.
I'm telling the real story here.
Yeah.
But that's really where we're at. Everyone's very contradictory and they're really full of shit. And everyone tries to play this like eco warrior god. And if you make your shit in Malaysia or wherever, or you're kind of not really. There's nothing green to your program.
That kind of seems like the capitalist way. You create an image of something, but really to make money off, you kind of have to like create a fake image. It's so tough being a pro surfer because it's like our industry doesn't pay us enough, and it's like the only way to do what you want eventually is selling out.
Destroy the planet.
Well, you might be onto something there.
And it's like Skip Frye, our surf lord and savior, is just still
Bro, he wakes up every morning and picks up trash everywhere he goes.
I know.
Okay, so when he was down by the pier, dude, he when he had that shop by the pier,
Harry's?
you would go down in the morning and he had a whole crew of like Skip Frye dudes.
Devotees.
They wore sweatpants. They had sweatpants and fanny packs and like the Skip Frye shirt and the Skip Frye hat. And they had their own little trash picker-uppers, and they'd be walking around picking up trash to be like Skip, you know? He might be the most gangster of all people in surf. Like, name one pro surfer you know that wakes up every day and goes and picks up trash to start his day. He does it every single day. He's done it my entire life.
And Kelly's just putting sunscreen on. Taking pictures with turtles. Well, one thing we've been fighting is the pro surfing Gen Zers, how zesty it's getting.
Dude,
And
you know, I fight myself on this one, but like,
do you kind of like it?
I have some like, you know, my gym, we have in jiu-jitsu, the influencer thing's wild. You know, what do they call them? They're called content creators, right?
Yeah.
Or digital
Influencers.
Dude, we have it a lot, and I have one kid that's like kind of famous that trains with us, and he's brought in all these they're streamers. What is it? It's called Twitch. I don't even know what
live streamers.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of this shit is. I am so out of the loop. I have no idea. But I see it, and I hear stories on how much money these kids are making, and then I sit back and I'm like, well, fuck yeah, you do you, dude. If you're making that kind of money, and all you're doing
tail.
is dicking around with this stupid thing, then you know what? More power to you, dude. Right on. I'm impressed. I'm seriously impressed. If you're, you know, my dad had to get up and you know, swing a hammer every day, and you know, the guy's broken. If you're
shaking your booty,
years old, you're making like $5 million a month playing video games, like holy shit, good for you.
Do you think it messes with their soul though?
Yeah, they all kind of look ghostly.
come.
None of them look very healthy. I'll tell you that.
It's hard to be grounded if you don't earn money, and if it's somewhat
Yeah,
hard.
100%. It's a weird world because obviously all those little things are eventually going to come to an end. So you've got to have like another option.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm out hustling all kinds of different ways, selling surfboards, selling wetsuits, teaching people to choke each other, fucking, you know, still doing stuff for vans and still, you know, I'm really fortunate that I've been able to stay in shape my whole life and somewhat, I wouldn't even say relevant, but just involved to where surfing's had an interest in the shit that I do, which is great. And I'm incredibly thankful. And you know, there's only a handful of us that are our age, me, Dorian, Aki, Rob, you know, Rostovich, Margo. We're the only people, you know, in Curran, maybe Tom Carroll, that are still
Surfing
paid
for a
to
living.
surf at our age. It's what a crazy thing to think that your career can last that long, right?
Does your body feel different?
No, dude, because I'm still beating the shit out of kids every day at the gym. So
I mean, you just won a contest, right? Or what do they call
I'm
them?
competing again in jiu-jitsu, because I sell these instructionals and I do these seminars, and you're only as good as your last tournament. And I kind of stopped. I think people forget because when I competed in jiu-jitsu, social media wasn't a thing. I couldn't sit and celebrate myself like, oh, look at my victory, you know.
Yeah, we would just kind of hear about it, like Joel won a
People don't really
jiu-jitsu
know.
contest.
History of jiu-jitsu was pretty wild, dude. I took a major risk and I competed at the very highest level, and dude, I beat a lot of famous jiu-jitsu guys' asses. You know.
What was that like? Switching worlds and winning a world title.
It was really gratifying because I got picked on my whole life, and I got beat up a lot as a kid, and you know, a lot of people take those kind of instances and it traumatizes them for life. For me, I took it and it created a fire inside. And then when I started to realize that I was actually pretty good at this jiu-jitsu shit, it was just the motivating factor for me to reach the top, you know?
Wow.
And then I just had a place to like take that angst and anger and like be able to get it out.
All the
And,
trauma.
From Laird.
yeah, I was just like, damn, just wait till Grandpa gets a hold of you, you know?
You took it out on poor Brazilians.
Yeah, dude, which is great, dude. You know how cool it is that they're scared of me? It's the best.
Do you feel
and-
powerful? Like, is it nice walking the beach? Like, I could choke out him if I wanted to. I could choke her out.
I don't do that. I don't. Come on. You would have to be a special kind of stupid to get that reaction out of me.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier, surfing's a wild sport. You can like go and cut off your favorite surfer and then talk shit to him and then, you know, write a sponsor and tell him to fire you. And like, dude, it's really,
Yeah.
it's bizarre. If you ever got to a point where I told you I was going to slap the shit out of you, you had to have been really fucking pushing it, you know?
Yeah.
You had to have like really gone out of your way to insult me or tried really hard to say some dumb shit.
Could he beat up Laird?
Do you think you could take Laird out?
Oh yeah, not even a question, dude. I will
You'd be like a snake on him.
not even a question. Look, you have to understand, you guys. I was world champ twice. I have. Yeah, I won in 2009 and I won again. I won Nogi Worlds. I was invited to ADCC. I don't know if you know what that is. That is like the world's biggest submission fighting championship. It's put on by the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi. I was an invite in 2009.
Abu Dhabi?
Dang. Can I ask one Larry King question, Mr. Joel Tudor?
Yeah, please.
What's one thing about Joel Tudor that people don't know?
About me that they don't know?
Yeah.
Is there a sweetie in there?
I don't think there is anything. Let me think here. Let me give this a.
What's something that would surprise us about Joel?
Do you paint your nails?
I don't paint my nails. Hold on, I gotta let my dog out. Hold on.
Oh,
She's whining.
he's dodging the
like
question.
like Kalani out.
Dude, look at his Venetian blinds.
Those are nice Venetian blinds.
I can't. The whole time I've been looking at those nice blinds.
Where? Is there lines in the background?
No, we love your Venetian blinds.
Venetian blinds.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
What's one thing about Joel Tudor people don't know about?
I mean, I don't think there's much that people don't know. I've spent my whole life in the media. Every question's been answered. I will say this: people have like hated me since before social media was ever really a thing.
Why is that?
I don't really know. I think it's
Because you're
gotta
vocal.
remember mostly in that late '80s thing was kind of taboo. No one had ever really made money at it before. It rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You know, most of the guys that ran media were like all B and C rate pro surfers that were just like had like agendas and were bitter. You know?
Right.
And a lot of those guys had a really hard time with this like dude looked like Tinkerbell in a pink wetsuit that was making like money and and was able to kind of set himself up off of it. They were just like, this is not the route. You didn't do the NSSA. Like, you know, like they like had like, a lot of animosity that I was able to kind of, you know, free ride my way in and you know, travel around with Nat Young and you know, guys just were kind of like wildly jealous that I was able to pull it. I think a lot of people wanted to watch me crash.
Has anyone gotten under your skin?
No one really gets under my skin, and it takes. I'm one of the most unique situations in surf because look, if you really don't like me, you can come to my school. I'm there every day, twice a day.
Right.
You can sign a waiver and take a class and give it your all, dude. See how you do, right?
Dang.
Have you had that? Have you had guys?
No, never, because in the jiu-jitsu community, everybody knows, you know? Like if you ask any at school in San Diego or in California, most of them, the teachers have either watched me compete or they know, you know, like they're well aware or, you know, we all know about each other. So no one acts up. Only in surf do I get people playing stupid, right? In jiu-jitsu, no one acts up. Like I said, surf's a unique thing. You can surf with your favorite surfer. You'll never be able to play basketball with Michael Jordan. Never. Never gonna
So
happen.
true.
I know, unless you're Make-A-Wish or something.
You're never going to play football with Tom Brady. You're never
Right.
going to play soccer with you know,
Messi.
Maradona.
Yeah.
It's just, never going to happen. Where in surf, dude, you can go out and cut Kelly off, you know?
That is true. I never thought of that.
No, it's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
And like I said, and you can talk shit to him. And then you can, like, you know, make fun of him with, like, a meme. And then you can write his sponsors and tell him, you need to drop this guy. He was rude. Like, that's the world of surf. Surf has fallen into this Reddit fucking trend. Like, that's what... We went from, like, Pat Curran guys drinking whiskey and making fucking wooden surfboards and living in a tent out of Mexico to dorks that worship this shit all day long.
So true.
I know.
This is their whole existence. And, like, hang on, dude, let me put a filter on this one. My abs look better. You know, like, it's so bad. It's so bad what it's become. It's kind of embarrassing, right? But like I said, I'm not faulting anyone. If you're making money off of it, fuck yeah, you do you. But just know deep down in my heart, I think you're fucking ridiculous.
Deep down
and
in
that's
my
Wow, Joel.
Jeez.
you guys asked me to come on.
We're loving it.
We love it.
To end this session with you, you know, is there a way back to the core for our industry? Or is it, are we all just going to sell out?
It's a weird place. I will say this. One time I was smoking a joint with Duke Boyd. Duke Boyd was one of surfing's earliest graphic artists, and he was the founder of Hang 10, the first successful surf.
Okay.
And it was right as the trend of surf brands going public. He said, you know, Joel, these guys are all going to shoot their foot off. And I was like, what do you mean, Duke? And he's like, dude, I did it. He's like, you ever see what happened to Hang 10? It's gone. He's like, I got greedy. I wasn't content with being like a millionaire. I wanted to be like $100 million, $100 million, you know? And he's like, and I opened the door by going public. And he said, when you go public, all of a sudden your creative, everything that you did to make who you are starts to become controlled by people that are your majority shareholders that don't have any idea and don't know the story and don't have the artistic and vision that you have that got you to where you are. And he said, I wish that these guys that are right now jumping on this trend would think long-term rather than short-term gain.
Yeah.
He said, when you open the floodgates to let these kind of people in, he's like, our industry is going to pay.
Yeah.
And, you know, pretty much the whole surf industry is owned by the same handful of crazy corporations.
Right.
Every one of those corporations are some of the biggest military contractors in the world.
God.
Wow.
But I don't know how to fix it. I feel like we kind of dug a big hole by letting all these guys become in charge of our creativity and our dance and our activity.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a movement, the Dane Reynolds, the John Johns, the Clohan Dinos, everyone's kind of starting their own independent companies again. I feel like,
Do you think
know,
that
that's
would be the rise?
I personally just feel like the whole surf industry is a tax write-off, dude, for these companies that are making trillions, these corporations that are making so much money. They have to lose billions somehow. You
Even
know?
the WSL.
Oh, you mean the Harvey Weinstein Surf League?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, dude? The guy that owns the WSL was Harvey Weinstein's main man.
Really? What?
You guys didn't know this? The
No one
Dirk
told-
Ziff, dude? Go down that rabbit hole someday. You want some shit, dude? Get that shovel out. Good God. Literally, dude, the guy that owns the WSL is Harvey Weinstein's, was like president of his deal.
Really?
He stepped down, obviously, like they do. They step down, but they always have involvement. They're still connected. They're still like a chairman on a board or you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that photo where that guy actually brought everybody to have dinner with Harvey Weinstein? Kelly, Julian Wilson, Beth Gilmore. Yeah, you can pull the picture up. If you search it right now, you can find it.
Really?
Well, they had this huge dinner in Hollywood. Like, hey, guys, I got this great idea. Let's all go have dinner with Harvey Weinstein. And they took this huge group picture. And
Really?
I can't believe you didn't know this shit. And honestly, dude, that should tell you why the WSL is as tacky and dorky as it is. It's literally Harvey Weinstein's main man is in charge of surfing. So
That's sketchy, dude.
It's sketchy? Yeah, just a little bit. because you got to understand, by the time he stepped down, it was no secret what the guy was up to and the stuff that he was doing. And this guy was right there, helped him. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple articles where he pretty much pulled like a Shapiro for OJ and was able to help him like hide all of his finances so that he didn't lose anything once he went to prison. You know, this is the dude that is in charge of the WSL.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Is that why it's so zesty now?
Zesty? I mean, dude, that is some wild Me Too shit if I've ever heard any.
Right.
No wonder Griffin's hair is curly.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. Surfing's in a weird spot. That's all I'm going to get at.
The weirdest.
Dude.
All I can say is all we have is humor, right? All we've got is a sense of humor, the ability to make fun of ourselves, the ability to make fun of... And that's what I love about surfing. I think people take me the wrong way, that I'm like some bitter person. I just have a really crazy, dry sense of humor. I make fun of myself constantly. I make fun of everybody else. And I'm really comfortable in doing it. And
we love it, dude.
We love it.
We appreciate you.
And be cool to people. And, you know, and if you're a fucking goober, be careful. Don't run anyone over, and you won't get yelled at.
Wow.
Thank you, Joel. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, Joel.
Dude. We love you, bro.
Oh, dude. I was a little nervous. Oh!
We gotta zen out a second.
Ooh.
He just gave us the red pill.
Dude, he
took us behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of got so gnarly. I'm just like, dude,
can we post this?
For real? Like,
I mean, he went down every path. I mean, I didn't think we were going to talk about Harvey Weinstein today. It's crazy.
I mean, what a freaking legend.
Joel freaking Tudor.
You know how many people are going to be mad?
Really, people hate him. He was saying he's gotten hate his whole life.
I mean, we're about to see some comments.
More than Bert Kreischer.
Well, I feel like when Joel starts talking, people, well, Joel, you did this.
Yeah. I love Joel because he's unashamedly himself.
He's unashamedly.
Unashamedly himself. He just does what he wants. And that we all should be more like that.
I mean, he's going to piss you off here and there, but why not?
If me and him went on like a road trip together, he'd probably be pretty mean to me. Like, he would hurt my feelings probably every day.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, he'd be like, come on, let's get a beer.
But that's when I used to go on surf trips, that's what it was about.
It was razzing and tazzing people.
If you're the youngest, it's time to get your
butt whipped.
beatings.
Well, he said a lot about dead legs.
You know what that is?
Yeah, punch the leg. Well, frog. Dude, I used to frog people. Wow, well, that was sick. Joel is legend, dude. You think he's still sipping that coffee right now? Gosh. He was drinking coffee, and then he got another coffee.
He snuck one in?
He snuck one in. I think Kalani brought it near the end there.
I can't believe they're living together.
Kalani and Joel Tudor live together?
Well, can you tell them to subscribe?
Hey guys, real quick.
I can't say it right.
You have to subscribe, and we're trying to get our Patreon going. Go check out the Patreon. We're going to keep putting stuff on there.
These are for sale.
Guys, we still got hats in the stove.
These are selling like
soft tops, dude.
These are selling like soft tops right now.
Guys, go to the website, get a hat, subscribe to the channel,
subscribe,
all the good stuff. Thanks for joining us this week.
Message Jeremy.
Yeah,
get him on the pod.
Get Jeremy Del Rey on the pod, guys.
Jeremy Del Rey.
Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.